The earth is resting under a thick blanket of beautiful white snow. It is such a lovely reminder to slow down as well. Springtime will be here soon enough. For now, it's a reminder to rest and appreciate winter right where we are. I have a new book to share with you. Perhaps it's not so new, but it's new to me. The New England Buttrey Shelf Almanac. The pages in this book are divided by month of the year instead of chapters. It shares facts about birds, nature, flowers, different types of history in New England and the people who lived here, and it's full of seasonal antidotes for New England cottagecore country living. Wintertime could be such a harsh season, especially in a cold climate, and so I'm so grateful to be able to appreciate any moment that makes the season worthwhile. I got this new snow pushing shovel. It's amazing, not for deep snow, but for snow only a few inches deep like today. Oh, it's perfect. Because this driveway is so long, we do have a snowplow that comes in, especially when we have a big snow. But every once in a while, we'll just have an inch or two of snowfall, and we need to clear it right away. And I've been using, here, I'll speed it up a little bit, but you can see how easy it is just to use this snow pusher. I'm sharing this with you simply because I wish I knew about this sooner. I hate shoveling. It's exhausting and not good for you if you're older. So this is such a great, reliable tool. That's amazing. I just did like half the driveway in just a couple minutes. So easy. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so satisfying. My country friends, get yourself a snow pusher. And just like that, little old me was able to do 60 feet of driveway all by myself in under a half hour. So easy. Good evening, my friends. I am in my cozy bed. I have all my flannel sheets on, my cozy jammies, and hot water bottle. I love this thing. It's so cold and snowy today. It's freezing outside, and so it's just nice to have the hot water bottle to heat up my stomach. And I put it in the covers to heat up the bed. But yeah, I've been trying to change some of my nighttime habits. Trying to introduce some coziness to my nighttime routine. I stay up far too late most nights, and I'm trying to go to bed earlier. I used to be in bed at 9 every single night. Every night, like clockwork. Lately, I feel like I have insomnia. I can't sleep. My mind is always moving a million miles away. And so I have my phone, well, I'm talking to you on my phone right now, but I keep my phone off, at least the volume off while I'm trying to sleep. And I have a good book. I've been doing some reading before bed. I have the hot water bottle, a little sleep time meditation. Sometimes I'll read an article in like a magazine like Breathe magazine, which is one of my favorites, or Bella Grace, or The Simple Things. And tonight I also have a new book I'm reading. It's All Creatures Great and Small by James Herriot. It's, you know, the memoirs of a famous British veterinarian. And so I'm going to be reading a little bit about this before bed tonight. And anyway, I'm just trying to create a new sleep routine to get myself to go to sleep and to sleep well. And so I hope you have a good night. I am back in the tea room. There's a lot of snow outside. Take a look. Let's go out the window here. It's a beautiful, snowy, wintry day. It's the end of January, and of course, a Valentine's Day is coming up. I'm on my lunch break, and so I thought I would come into the tea room and decorate for Valentine's Day a little bit. I'm keeping up my winter garlands a little bit longer, but I did want to start moving over some of my linens. I have a brand new tablecloth for the little table. I'm using my bistro table that's usually on my porch until I could get a tea table. I have some napkins and things, but I thought I would, you know, start displaying some Valentine's Day in here. Normally this season is such a slow one for me, and it's time that I really need to ease into the year, to refresh, to rejuvenate, to slow things down, and I actually haven't really been able to do a lot of that. So one of the things that has brought me joy is decorating the tea room for Valentine's Day and for the different seasons. I'm looking forward to decorating it for spring. I know that Valentine's Day is already come and gone. Again, this year has been going so quickly, and I'm doing everything I can to just slow it down and appreciate where I am. I am going to share with you a craft that I've been wanting to make for a while now. I love making pom poms. This is a pom pom maker. I absolutely love using it, and I'll share a link to the one I'm using here. But you actually don't need a pom pom maker. You can use a piece of cardboard. There's a lot of great tricks to making your own pom poms, for having to spend very little money. All you need really is yarn. I'm going to show you the steps on how to use the pom pom maker. Getting started, you're going to want to hold your two pieces together very tightly until you get that first wrap around. I like to wrap mine 8 times back and forth, the yarn per side. It's a little slow going because my camera was in the way so I could film this, but this is how I do it. When you wrap the yarn 8 times around, you're going to cut it at the end. I like 8 times because I feel it makes a fuller, puffier pom-pom. And then you're going to repeat the process with the other 2 pieces. to place your two pieces together to form a circle, and then you're going to cover it with the front and the back of the pom-pom maker. Cut along the rim of the circle to release the pom-pom, but don't let it go. You want to keep it nice and tight because you don't want anything falling apart until it's tied down. Using a piece of yarn, you're going to tie right in the middle while holding it very tightly, and you're going to knot it twice to keep it very secure. It's not easy doing it on the table like this. Normally I place it between my two knees to hold it in place, but I wanted to show you what it looks like. But because I didn't put it in my knees, it did loosen a little bit. So as you can see, even though I'm puffing it up, there's pieces that need some good trimming. Normally you would also trim the two pieces that you used to tie it together, but I'm leaving mine long because I'm going to tie them onto a wreath, and you'll see how I'm doing that later. But aren't they great? I just love a homemade pom-pom. This is not aesthetic at all for the video, but this is how I really do it. I place the pom-pom maker between my knees to hold it together nice and tightly so that I can tie the pieces together without them falling out. Not at all related, but I had to share this with you. I bought myself a new watercolor palette. It's all pastel colors for spring. It's by the Artist Loft brand, which is actually a really great affordable brand. It's not high quality professional art equipment or art materials, but they do a phenomenal job, and they're very affordable and work very well for beginners like myself. I can't wait to paint more this spring. Very entertained. Though she doesn't play with the pom-poms when I'm done, I'm surprised. I think Monet would totally throw a pom-pom around, but not Miss Madeline. Although it is a very mild winter compared to most with temperatures, it has been actually a very snowy winter finally. The snow's been lasting. We've been getting more snow than we have in previous years, still less than we normally would. but it's just been a lovely delay every time it snows. Matthew and I found this beautiful vintage sled at the local dump. To be honest, someone had thrown it away, but you know what they say, someone's trash is another man's treasure. And so I gave it a little whirl, and there's actually not a good spot in the yard to use it because there's just so much grass and things to crash into. But there are some hills, and I'm looking for a local hill to do sledding the next time it snows. The pom-pom wreath is complete, or at least the first phases. It took forever to make all these pom-poms by hand, but I wanted to do more layers, but I only had enough to do one circle. It's a little chubby over here, a little thin in here. But I'm thinking next year I'll continue to make more pom-poms, and I'll do it on the top layer. So I'll have a second layer of pom-poms. So it'll be a thick, full, fluffier heart. But I'm really happy with how it came out. It's kind of cute. If you love pom-poms anyway. Little pom-pom wreath for, you know, Valentine's Day, or if you just love hearts. You could actually probably make a beautiful one for like Easter or Christmas using different colors for different holidays. Halloween would be really cool. Maybe a pumpkin shape. Oh, that'd be adorable. Or pumpkin pom-poms. Okay. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to do next year a whole other layer to thicken it up. But you know what? This took a lot of work, and I'm pleased. I don't do anything just fun and silly like this, and it was a lot of fun.